You never want to argue with anybody on price. When it comes down to negotiating price, you want a win-win. You want them to feel like they have gotten what they need, and then it's a fair offer to you as well. And that word fair is a great word to use towards the end of the negotiation to make sure everybody's happy and everybody's satisfied. Does that sound fair? Or I think this is a fair offer. So whenever they are giving you a number and you're negotiating on that price, you always want to say, hey, I understand where you're coming from. I understand why you think the house is worth that. Here's what the market says. So it's always about the market. It's not about you. Take yourself out of that equation. Show them what the market says. Another great way, if you have a really tough negotiator and you're having fun, is say, hey, I understand this is what you want, but what will you take? We can do this today. What will it take? And that's another great question to ask, to say, if you can't come to terms and you've got a big gap, say, listen, I must have missed something here. I must have left something out. What will it take to get this deal done? So you want to ask questions, you want to be curious, and you want to make sure that you use the words, I understand, use the word fair, and you use the words, what will you take, what can you take, what will it take? So those are some of the words that you use in the negotiation. And then of course, always, this is what the market says. This is not what you say. This is not what I say. This is what the market says. This is how an appraiser would look at it. This is how a bank is going to look at it. This is what retail buyers are paying in the market right now. Anybody can ask anything for a property. It's what the buyer is willing to pay that sets the value.